depends upon the quality of your thoughts. So think happy and positive. How are you doing, students? I hope you are good. Good morning. Kamusta kayong lahat dyan? I know you are stressed because of your studies. By the way, I'm your teacher in the subject personal development. I am Jeremiah Baawa Bulbod, and welcome to our subject personal development. So we are now in week 7. So please get your learning activity sheet or your modules that will serve as your guide. Are you ready, class? Okay, so we are now in week 7 power mind. But before that, in our previous lesson, you learned that stress and the word stressors are physiological and psychological response which is termed as adaptation syndrome. Ano nga ba yung adaptation syndrome? Anyone? Okay, ito yung mga kaganapan sa ating buhay or sa paligid natin na maaring magpalitaw ng stress natin. Yung stress ay hindi kapareho or hindi I mean magkaiba yung stress na word dun sa stressors o yung stressors or somewhat events, pwede ring mga tao, like for example na-stress ako sa teacher ko ng personal development kasi ang dami-dami niyang mga pinapagawa na activities, di ba? So siya yung stressor ko. Okay? Tapos na-stress ako doon sa bagay na yon. Yun yung stress and stressor. Yun yung mga pagkakaiba nun. So, adaptation syndrome, it means that you cannot control the stressors around you. Stress is a stimulus that disturbs your physical and mental health. Okay? So, yon. Doon sa adaptation syndrome, the defensive response of the body through the endocrine system to systemic injury evoked by the stresses. Example of this are when you are exhausted. Okay? Okay. So, yan. So now, for the topic, power mind. Now, this is your module that you will learn the powers of the mind. So, it was said that mind power is one of the strongest and most useful powers you possess. So, the thoughts that pass through our minds are responsible for everything that happens in our life. Like, for example, when you handle everything, um, your body needs to function properly. Okay? So, yun. Kung ano yung naisip natin, minsan ginagawa natin, pero depende na naman yon. Hindi yung mga bad things, ha? Mga bata, wag yung mga bad things. Yung mga good things. For example, yung katawan natin, yung, tawag dito, yung tiyan natin, nagugutom tayo, no? Tapos, anong gagawin mo? Alangan naman na magda-diet ka, syempre kakain ka kasi nga nagugutom ka. So, yun. Power of our mind. So, very powerful. Okay? So, here, the brain is an amazing 3-pound organ that controls all the functions of our body. So, it interprets information from the outside world and embodies the essence of our mind and, of course, our soul. Uh, Okay? So, it includes intelligence, ano pa, creativity, emotion, and memory. Those are just few of the many things governed by our brain. Slide po tayo. The question is, are you a left-brained or a right-brained person? Okay? Tatanungin ko kayo mamay and you'll be having an activity regarding this left brain or right brain. So, scientists have explored theories about two hemispheres of our brain and the ways that they differ in functions and control of our body. So, according to a recent research rather, people who are right-brained dominant and those who are left-brain dominant process information and respond in different ways. So magkakaiba po yung um, yung functions and or the control of our mind sa left brain and right brain. Ano pa? Example nito, a person who is left brain is often said to be more logical. Okay? Logical, analytical, and objective type of person. While the right brain is said to be more what? Intuitive, thoughtful. Sino yung mga thoughtful dyan? And subjective. So, activity natin, I have given you activity 1. Okay, yung directions. Read the following words or phrases below and write the words or word that belongs to the appropriate brain type. So, meron tayong dalawang box, yung mga words doon, yung mga analytical, organized, cautious, picture, singing, and marami pang iba. Tapos doon sa may baba niya, meron tayong picture na kung saan nakikita natin yung left brain and right brain. Yung color blue tsaka yung brown. Okay? So, yung naibigay sa inyo na module or yung learning activity sheet, wala siyang kulay pero nakalagay doon yung word na blue and red. Okay? So, ano nga ba yung mga um, brain type? I mean, yung mga words na nandun, okay? Sa left brain, ano yung mga yon? Okay? Example of these are the language, no pa? Logic, critical thinking, about numbers, yung sa mathematics, and about reasoning. While on the other hand, yung right brain naman, yung function nito is mag-recognize ng mga faces. Okay? Expressing emotions. Pag galit ka na, diba? Yun naman sa right brain. Tapos creating music. Okay, sino yung sa inyong mga galing sa music kagaya ko? Joke lang. Okay, next is reading emotions. Okay? Minsan yung mga sarcastic na tao, minsan, 'di ba? Iniisip natin na tawag dito, hindi mo alam kung may happy ba siya sa iyo. Diba, habang nagsasalita ka tapos nakatingin siya sa iyo, napaka-sarcastic. So, binabasa niya yung tawag dito, yung emotion mo. Galit ba siya or hindi? Or something. Okay? Appreciating colors. And some are using imagination, being intuitive, and being creative. Sino sa inyong mga creative? Okay? So, yon. So, by understanding your dominant brain type, you may be able to adjust your study methods and perhaps shape your schedule and coursework to suit your own personality type. Kayo lang po ang nakakaalam sa inyong mga sarili. Okay? And cerebellum to the spinal cord. So, it performs many automatic functions such as what? Breathing, the heart rate, the body temperature, when you wake up in the morning, yung sleep cycles natin, the digestion, sneezing, at madami pang iba, including coughing, vomiting, and swallowing. So, yun yung mga functions ni brainstem. Okay? Again, the brainstem composed of, what are those? We have cerebrum, cerebellum, and the brainstem. Main function nito is more on general sensation and feelings. Okay? Ang example nito is when you stand too close to a campfire, 'di ba? Syempre mainit. And then yung tawag dito, yung pain or yung senses natin, lumalayo tayo doon sa fire kasi nga mainit. Yun yung function ni parietal lobe. Okay? So, more on sense of touch, pain, temperature. So, more on doon sa sensory strip. And hindi lang yon kasi it interprets signal from vision, sa hearing, motor, sensory, and memory. And sometimes also, it includes spatial or spatial and visual perception. Okay? Yun yung mga functions ni parietal lobe. Okay, next is we have the occipital lobe, found in the back of the cerebrum. Ano naman yung role nito? It plays a role in processing visual information and can be related to oculus or yung Latin word for an eye. That's the functions of occipital lobe. Moving on, we have the temporal lobe, understanding language ni Wernicke's area. So ano naman yung primary function nito? Mostly doon sa auditory processing naman. However, sabi dito, it may also be involved in our emotion, the learning, the pronunciation of words, and sometimes learning a new language. Okay? Yun naman yung functions ni temporal lobe. Uulitin natin. Ano yung mga functions ni frontal lobe, ni parietal lobe, occipital lobe, and temporal lobe. So, nasabi ko na kanina. Okay? Let's move to the whole brain model shows four distinct thinking styles. Okay. Kanino naman ito? Itong model na to. Kai Herman Brain Dominance Model focuses on limbic and cerebral layers of Through brain. Excuse me. Okay? Ayan, kay Ned Hermans. Ned Hermans. Kung gusto niyo malaman kung sino si Ned Hermans, kindly use the internet para mas malaman niyo pa kung bakit niya sinabi or shinare yung concept na ito. Okay? Meron tayong sa learning each part of our brain. For us to create a universal engaging learning experience, first, let's explore the learning techniques favored by each quadrant. As you can see doon sa screen natin, meron tayong color blue, green, red, and the yellow. Or the blue, that is the upper left, the green, lower left, and red, the lower right, and the upper right, yung sa color yellow. Okay, doon tayo sa upper left or yung color blue. Under logical, ito yung facts and figures funds these groups likes to know about proof points. Okay, so they respond well to learning goals and objectives and like to learn in a clear, concise way. Okay, more on fact-based naman siya. And so that means yung mga minimal text, lots of charts, the data, research, back information, and a direct learning goal. Okay, yun yung um, color blue. Okay, sa lower left naman yung color green, more on organization naman siya or sequential. Okay, so organized. So the rule followers, this quadrant likes order and procedure, just like the quadrant A. So they respond well to goal-oriented learning that's concise and planned out. So preferably, mas prepared siya and followed yung instructions. Like for example, yung through quizzes natin, yung step-by-step exercises, and some are checklists and practical feedback. Yun yung color green or yung organized. Meron tayong next is yung emotional. Emotional or yung color red sa lower right, limbic mode thinking process. Okay, these are people's persons. They are empathic, emotionally in tune, and enjoy learning with other people. They are cooperative and work well in terms or in teams where thoughts, yung mga ideas, yung mga discussion can be heard. Seeing the information in action through stories and experiences is what they are drawn to. Okay, more on sa emotional aspect naman sa yung color blue or interpersonal feeling based. Okay, next is meron tayong yung holistic, yung color yellow, yung upper right, yung color D doon. Finally, the true creatives. So this group is more about the abstract. Okay, like minimal details compared doon sa yung isa kanina, sa logical. Dito is more on minimal details. However, they are also like to explore ideas and views on what they're being informed on. Idea generation and thought. Okay, more on visuals, lots of visuals yung nakalagay dito, or yes, that will illustrate key information, making uh, yung learning more engaging. Okay, yun yung holistic. Yung color yellow. So, yun yung um, this four distinct thinking styles. Again, meron yung apat. Meron tayong logical, organized, emotional, and holistic. Okay, for our performance task, yung mental health, it is very useful for brainstorming, summarizing, taking notes, and others. So from the topic below, sabi dito, write an essay on a bond paper. Summarize the importance about understanding the left and right brain that may help in improving one's learning. For our assessment, we have 15 questions nakalagay dyan. Pakisagutan na lang. And for our last performance, yung performance task 2, for our lesson, the powers of mind, you learn the importance and the difference between the left and right brain. Now, make a simple, kahit yung simple lang na video presentation regarding doon sa question, are you a left-brained or right-brained person, and why? Kindly submit your output in our group chat. Okay, maraming salamat. Thank you for listening. And if you have questions or clarifications, you may chat or text me. Thank you so much. Good day and God bless.